This video is with regards to the use of DataTab, which is an online software to create one bar chart to represent these variables, the factors that influence the learning of mathematics, from secondary school right up to importance in my career. So instead of creating a bar chart for each one bar chart can be used to summarize all of these variables using DataTab. So basically, you click on the link and then you click on Statistics Calculator, and you are presented now with a blank spreadsheet to copy and paste your data. Now, as you can see here, the name of the variable will be placed, and the level of measurement will be automatically displayed. You have metric, which is quantitative discrete and quantitative continuous, and you have ordinal and nominal, which are qualitative variables. Ordinal, you have like a scale, and nominal order does not matter. So now, you can now go to your data spreadsheet. You can use the data that you have collected, or you can use My Data. My Data is available in the Google Classroom CI3 QYBO. You go to classwork, you go to project activity, and then you go to Rails example of research project, and you can use my Google Sheets, My Data, which is presented in a Google Sheets here. Because the whole point is your ability to learn how to use online software to represent your data. Because when your data is presented as is in tables, it's difficult, if not impossible, to make logical deductions as to what the data is contained. So it is very important that you can represent the data, present it again using diagrams. And here we are going to make use of a bar chart through the use of that online software called DataTab. So now we've got to place the cases or the names of the variables. So here we have them: secondary school. How influential is secondary school in your learning of mathematics? The school teacher. How important or how influential on a scale of 1 to 10 was your school teacher? What role the school teacher played in your learning of mathematics? The home environment. How influential was your home environment in your learning of mathematics? Parents' involvement. That's another factor. In your opinion, on a scale of 1 to 10, how influential was parents' involvement? Your attitude towards math. How important or how influential was your attitude towards the subject in its learning? Math interests. How important was your interest in the subject, in the learning of it? Genes, biology, genes. How influential was your biological factor in the learning of mathematics? Your parents' profession. What role, how important was the role of your parents' profession in your learning of mathematics, and importance in your career? On a scale of 1 to 10, how influential was importance in the career in your learning of mathematics? I see this column has metric there already, but we can put on auto detect. Let's click on auto detect. Okay, doesn't matter. Right. So now let's go to the data. As you can see, it's in the same order. School, teacher, home environment, parents' involvement, attitude, interest, biology, parents' profession, and importance in career. So we can simply copy and paste the data. You can just click on one cell, and as you can see, the data has been pasted, right? And as you can see, it automatically categorizes the data as metric because these are whole numbers, not ordinal, not nominal, but metric. And as you can see, all the variables are here on the metric. So you tick on the metric, each variable, and automatically a bar chart. One bar chart is presented with a summary of all the variables. And as you can see, the height of the bar chart will be the average of the ratings of the students. So secondary school teacher has the highest rating and biological the lowest. Okay. So instead of creating a bar chart for each variable, one bar chart summarizes everything and you can compare between variables. You have a histogram also because it's metric. A histogram can be created, but we are not interested in histogram. A box plot is also given because it's metric. As you can see, in most of the values on the higher end of the scale for secondary school and importance in career and attitude also. Biology has the majority of the values on the lower end. Secondary school teacher, most of the values, as you can see, on the higher end. And you can use snipping tool to copy, take a snapshot of the chart and paste it in your research document. That will be figure 10. You can adjust the size. You can comment as seen in figure 10. The most influential factor in the learning of mathematics. The secondary school teacher, followed by the importance in career. Career importance. And you can continue to comment on your chart. That will be figure 10. Figure 11 will be the that's supposed to be down. Right, just before data analysis, right there. That'll be figure 10. And figure 11 now will be the only box plot in one diagram. There it is. Multiple box plots in one figure. And that'll be figure 11. Copy and paste, adjust accordingly to your preference. You little figure 11. And you make 1 or 2, 3, 4 comments on it as depicted in figure 11. The majority of ratings for secondary school attitude and career importance. Between, let's say, 5 and 10. Okay. However, for biology, biological factors, between on the lower end of the scale, between 1 and 6, for example. And you can also comment on secondary school teacher, and so forth. Okay. Paraphrase it accordingly. So as you can see, you can easily use data tab to create a diagram with a bar chart to compare different factors instead of creating a bar chart for each factor, and also one diagram with multiple box plots because the data is in metric form. If the data was in ordinal, for example, let's put secondary school, for example, as ordinal or nominal, then you will not be able to get a box plot with ordinal. You can get a bar chart and a pie chart. Okay, so the bar chart will tell you how many said 10, how many put a rating of 9, how many put a rating of 5, okay, amongst the respondents. So originally, that was the intention, to create a bar chart for each. Okay, if you've done it that way, that's okay. But you're rethinking the representation of data, I think it's more efficient to just create one bar chart with all the factors in one. So you can just recategorize secondary school, for example, put it back matrix, and it will be on the metric. Tick each one of them. Automatically, you get your bar chart and your box plot. Nominal will also give you a bar chart and a pie chart.